Hello, and welcome back. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. We have a truce with Russia. That's why we're not declaring war on Russia. We're going to drill for a little bit here. We're going to apparently protect trade in the Lubeck node. That one. These guys are being brought home right now. Benguela just finished. Yay, it's our first colony. Awesome. Let's, while we're at peace, upgrade this to level 2. Let's do the trade power upgrades and the goods produced upgrades. And the dev cost one, not so much. We want the harbors and the local ventures. They're really the only ones that matter to us. As soon as this one finishes, we'll do the same thing. I think that there are some buildings that I haven't done in these. In this one. Yep, never mind, we're fine, I guess, apparently. Okay, we're about to take Diplotech in a few months. Looks like we're going to hit the Monarch Point cap, though, if we do that. So we'll take a little bit of mercantilism. Trying to decide what to do next, and I think I've settled on fabrication on Florence and on Genoa. And I also need to get... need to get a claim on Brunswick. Does this affect anybody? No. You can't wait to see Mad Lad's invasion of Russia. Are we the Emperor yet? No, we have one vassalized elector so far. That's it. But we're gearing up for another one. As soon as we get the claim on Brunswick, we're going to declare war on Brunswick. Co-belligerent Hesse. Hesse is a one-province minor elector, so we'll vassalize him. We are at 7 out of 7 relations. We should probably integrate Norway. Gonna take a little while. I think that since these vassals are definitely going to be temporary relationships anyway, we'll probably just go over the relationship limit. We can rival Denmark's. We can rival Venice. We have no truce with Venice. Venice is allied to Saxony, and Venice is allied to Spain. France doesn't want Venetian clay. Doesn't really help us. We can also rival Russia. We have a truce with Russia right now. Is there a video or config download for my notification settings? There has been in the past. I don't know if there is one right now. I'm not sure. France has declared war upon England. Yeah. That's what we were trying to avoid. So, he's our rival. We can't rent him condottieri. We can send him money. He's gonna lose horribly. And France is gonna take a bunch of the clay that I want. That's real unfortunate. That's what we've been trying to avoid. Wait a second. We gave him land so we could get favors. I forgot about that. We have the ability to call him in on whatever the hell we want. Why was I thinking we had to go after Genoa with promised territory? I could call him in on a war against Brabant right now. Alright, we need to squirrel that. That's a squirrel. We specifically gave him land to get favors so that I could do the thing that I needed to do, and then I just completely forgot about it. This is what happens when you try to play this game while streaming. An error occurred while updating. I don't want you to update. Don't update. What are you talking about, game? Alright, there we go. Sure, it's the stream's fault. It was your fault. Definitely your fault. For some reason, I was still looking for ways to call him in on a promise of territory against either Provence, or Genoa, or Savoy, or just like somebody else that he wanted land with. I forgot that I had decided that since he has 4 provinces inside the Empire's borders already, that giving him a 5th wasn't a big deal because we're going to have to betray him anyway. So we have more favors, which means we can call him in on a non-promise of territory with anyone just to hide his ability to declare his own war in England. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to declare now. We knew he wanted to declare war on England. That's why we kept him in the war with Burgundy. And I specifically mentioned that we have no truce with Brabant and I could just attack Brabant and call France in. So this is what we're going to do. Now, we did fall back. I don't know what date we were on. So I don't know how far back we are now. Is there anything important that I had done that I haven't done? What is Scotland doing? Defender against air in the jihad against Fulo. Well, that's fine. Alright, so yeah, let's call France in on this war. Looks like we're not too far back. I was just like bringing my troops over, maybe 2 months. And I had established my diplomats doing things, right? We need to spy on Brunswick, and we need to spy... I do want to get a claim on Florence. It's already part of a state, like, just makes sense to expand in that direction anyway. It'd be nice if we had more diplomats. This is not one of our siege leaders. Let's have this army auto-transport down to here. Oh, hey, diplomatic relations +1. That's really convenient right now, considering we're planning on force vassalizing extra people temporarily. It's almost like it was meant to be. Oh, hey, look, we're fighting Austria again. Because the Emperor calls them in. It's just great. Every time we fight the Emperor, he calls in Austria for us. Well, only Austria for some reason, not Hungary. I don't know why Hungary never wants to join. Maybe attitude towards enemies? Is Hungary like friendly toward us or something? Yeah. Probably it. Spend a whole bunch of money to gain stuff. Alright, sure. Annex Norway before we vassal. Well, we can't right now because he's in this war, but we can mark him as Scutage so that he stops joining wars in the future. He's losing 5 ducats a month. He's real bad. It's just like bad at games and things. Looks like this guy joined the war. We'll head up here and siege him out. I think we'll keep our transports separate from the light fleet, even though they could provide more trade power, just because I am using them quite often these days. This is, again, not our siege leader, so... Calabar just finished. Excellent. Let's do our building clicks. Can't upgrade this port. Remind me to upgrade this port after the war's over. Also, apparently Benguela, I hadn't done these things yet. So we need to upgrade both of them. And the other colonist is going to go to... Where do we want to start colonizing? Maybe we want to just colonize around here so we can... In Hambane. What's that one? We can't reach in Hambane at the moment. It's slightly out of range. By some. We could temporarily hire a colonial range guy if we fished for one, but we'd have to fire level 3 advisors, which are kind of expensive. I think instead we should go for the Dutch missions, settle North America. Netherlands or their subjects own at least one fully colonized province in the northeastern American colonial region. We could just do this and start getting some of this stuff down. In the colonial Eastern American region. Well, that should be satisfied when Chesapeake's done, shouldn't it? Oh, my bad. These aren't even within colonial range right now. You can go for something down here. Maybe, I mean, this is probably one of the easiest regions to fill in, just based on the fact that no one else is really here yet. Colombia. We're not Catholic, so we don't have to worry about the Treaty of Tacos. Trinidad is part of a different region, though, I believe. Yeah. So even though there's more development here, I would rather do. I mean, based on the fact that we're in the English Channel, we want Eastern America and colonial Canada more, but the value is real low up here. And if we fight, Castilian Canada is established. They're going to be much harder for our colonial nation to beat, which is why I'd rather establish a colonial nation that's going to be able to fight. You know. Oh, I think I'm just going to go with this area, even though it's not the best. I'd like to do more trade company stuff, but we're probably going to have to get that via war. This development is all atrociously bad. Go for Mexico. I think that, Spain is already pretty well established in Mexico as well. Gonna have to be over here. We can also expel minorities. Expel some Danes. Well, we are kind of high on monarch points, so... I think we kick out the Estonians. Goodbye. It's the only... I only have one province of that, so... Okay, so we've declared our war. Armies are in position. Where are we at? What are we doing? Trying to knock out this guy. We need to knock out Wurzburg. Like we could probably already peace out Munster. Come back from Aachen for a second. On the siege of Regensburg. Let's go from there. We've got, we should go on the Tyrol gold mine if possible. Although there's going to be a lot of troops pathing around, I think. So let's ignore that and instead go for Vienna. Should be safer. See if we can knock out this guy. Same thing as before. War reps, money, all that stuff. He doesn't quite want to give us that, so we'll just take a little bit less. Whatever, go away. Next. Wurzburg. Okay. Looks like he's using the harassment of pop-ups strategy with the Regensburg siege notifications. It's cool. It's cool. Cool. Gonna prevent me from being able to make strategic decisions because there's just too many pop-ups. Jimmy Gatz. Jimmy has finally died. Well, 99.5 tradition. We're 2 months away from taking the next tech, but we've got plenty of points, it looks like, so... Who shall lead with 10 to 21? Xion. Is this really how you spell your name? And if so, why do your parents hate you? I have to imagine, if this is really truly how you spell your name, that like every single teacher you've ever had when they're like getting to know you and like trying to learn the names of their students, they're like, what's your name? I'm Sean. And you're like, oh, okay. Nice to meet you, Sean. And then you're just like trying to write their name on the board. You try, you know, S-E-A-N. You try S-H-A-W-N. And then you're like, no, no, no. It's S-H-E-A-U-W-N. It's Sjaelland. I'm sorry, but why do your parents hate you? Like, why do they? I mean, you're not a unique snowflake because you spelled it weird. No offense, Sean. Sorry, but I mean, how far off the mark am I? You're 5525 if it means anything. You're now our best siege leader. Probably way off the mark. I apologize. Wurzburg just fell. Let's move over onto Nuremberg. Let's get this army to come assist with the siege over here. We need to get an occupation done so we can get Sjaelland assigned. Stop it with the Regensburg pop-ups. Oh my god. Sjaelland. What's your name? It's Sjaelland. I don't know why I find it so funny. All right, Sjaelland, it's your chance to shine, man. Let's see what you can do to this sacking of Vienna. We'll give you some extra artillery. We'll take tech. We have the Defender of the Faith bonus. That's kind of bad. Dutch spy network in Florence, fancy. We'll take these two. We have charge infantry. We're not going to upgrade those right this second because it's the beginning of the month. That could prompt someone to come try to attack our army. We want to go after... We probably just want to pile in over here. Oh, he did actually manage to call Hungary in. Good job. Great. More money for us. Sjaelland. Nice job, Sjaelland. Sean's like upset with me for giving him a hard time, so he's like, watch this. I'm gonna knock down Vienna. Go take the Haunt gold mine. Have this guy move up into Steiermark. I feel like with 4 generals we should have a 4th army, but we only have 3. Kind of dirty. Spain has done a thing with Mexico. No one is surprised. We just stack. Sjaelland just stack wiped Hungary like hard. Hard. Sjaelland, you don't need that many artillery, so they can go over here. Sjaelland. Are we gonna have to immortalize the Sjaelland name now? Because it's just so Sjaelland. Sjaelland. Look at this Sjaelland guy. He's like, I'll just take down your forts. Fine. Stupid Hungary. Hungary's stupid. Why doesn't Hungary have his capital in Pest or whatever like he's supposed to? 22-day siege of Zemplin. Sjaelland. Sjaelland. He'll do a 31% peace deal at this moment. Let's split in half. Let's just occupy a few more things. We got one more fort down there to knock out. I mean, sorry, one more fort for Sjaelland to knock out. We're almost at the end of the month, so let's switch up to our better infantry now. We should be able to get our morale up high enough that they won't try to engage us. Alright, Sjaelland. Go siege another fort. It's no dynasty. True, it's not, but it's close. Sjaelland. Alright, he's willing to do 35 war score plus. I mean, if possible, transfer trade power, all the money, war reps. That's just the thing to do. We've won the siege of Carnten. Ah! Loud and scary, nerd factor. He just gifted a sub to Sjaelland. Watch Sjaelland suddenly receive so many gifted subs that he's like the most sub dude of the channel or something. Because his name is Sjaelland. You know what? We should do it, chat. We should make up for the fact that his entire life teachers have hated him. He might think that his teachers like him, but they've always hated him. Sjaelland, you know this is, you should know deep down, you know this is true. They hate you because your parents named you so weirdly. They hated you for other reasons. Okay. Alright, so what are we doing here? We're doing stuff and things. Wurzburg, you want out? Give us money. Just give us all the money, you losers. Stupid loser empire. I'm gonna make this empire so much better once I'm in control. Need a claim on Brunswick. Need a claim on Florence. We start improving relations with our vassalized elector again. Hopefully, he'll start wanting to vote for us soon. Alright, one last siege, Sjaelland. Can you take it? Can you get it for us, please? Everyone in the Empire is really poor at this point? Yeah, definitely. 45 reasons away, Sjaelland. I need this fort. Thank you. Sjaelland has delivered. Okay, Hungary's out. It gets this black flag. Sjaelland can come back this way. Let's go on to Tyrol. Let's check and see if Austria wants out again. He does. We could probably sneak a humiliate in here instead of taking quite as much money. We have to get a little bit more war score stuff satisfied if we want to sneak that extra humiliate in. Tyrol fort should go pretty quick. Lithuania and Poland want access. What are they doing? Fighting against Bohemia. Okay. 91 war score against Austria. Tyrol just fell after 24 whole days. Good job. Alright, so that's this peace deal. Let's have our army just, I don't know, head back home now. It's pretty much done. It's pretty much done its job, right? Bavaria. Stupid, bad emperor. What a stupid, bad emperor. Okay, Savoy. So, actually, our army definitely should be going up to around here, because we want to go after... We want to go after Brunswick into Hesse. We've got the relationship slot free. We want to get this second elector vassalized. And in the meantime, we should definitely be improving relations with them, even though I'm going to attack them. Just so we start off with a higher relationship. Rename Sjaelland into Sjaelland. Okay. Whenever we conquer that, we'll try to remember to do that. France has decided to break, like, just continuously break all their sieges for some reason. But he's doing a good job winning occupations and stuff. Take admin tech. And now that we have admin tech, we can start buying down inflation. We're suffering attrition. Sort of annoying. Alright, so if we attack you... We co-belligerent Hesse. He brings in a bunch of dudes. Bavaria's gonna re-bring... Get to fight Austria and Hungary again, probably. It's okay, though. We got Sjaelland. So... I think we'll be okay. Come on, Bavaria. Do it. Do it. Call Austria again. Come on, Austria. You know you want to keep fighting me for like the 4th time in the last decade. Just do it. Honor the call. Sjaelland somehow got unassigned. Truce with Russia is up. We've won sieges. There's the truce with all the colonial nations and crap. Brunswick has fallen. Unsurprising. Munster, peace out. No, you don't want to? Okay. We obviously are in this war for the siege of that, so let's get on to Wurzburg again. Is he in? Nope. Still no Austria, not yet. I don't want to consolidate here, because then Sjaelland gets unassigned. Alright, we're at 24 minutes. I gotta take a short break here for watching, if you're watching on YouTube. Otherwise, stick around. We will continue in a second on Twitch. Thanks for watching. See you soon.